If I had a dollar for every time a client came to me after working with a social media manager with a page full of followers and zero clients, I promise you I'd be rolling in hundreds of thousands of dollars. What a social media manager is going to do is keep you ahead of the trends, make sure you're using the right audio, posting at the right time, and showing up in whatever format the algorithm is currently rewarding. And look, trends have their place, but there is a massive difference between using a trend to reach a new audience with the right message and using a trend to check off your content box for the day. When your entire content strategy is built around what's trending right now, you're essentially building your brand on borrowed time because the trend ends and you're left with nothing ownable, nothing specific, and nothing that actually makes your ideal client feel like you were made for them. Brand strategy is what actually creates a differentiator for your business, meaning it takes everything that is specific to you, your point of view, your positioning, what makes you genuinely different from everyone else offering a similar service, and turns that into the reason someone chooses you. A social media manager is working with whatever you give them and packaging it in whatever format is currently performing right now. I had a client who was a business coach who hired a social media manager. Content was going out, the views were coming in, and the page looked active. But she was trying to sell a $7,500 offer, and the audience that had been built around trending content was never the one that was willing to invest at that level. They were not coachable, they weren't ready, and they weren't the buyer her offer was actually built for. The vanity metrics were just real at that point. The revenue wasn't. And it took her a really long time to notice that the two things had nothing to do with each other because nobody had even told her that the audience you build through trends and the audience willing to drop $7,500 on a coaching offer require completely different strategies to attract. If your content is performing but nothing is actually converting, comment trends and let's have a conversation.